Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day. I am wearing my newsboy cap today, pretending I'm back in the 1930s. What I want to do is talk about a little something that's been on my mind here, and it's going to be something that I've just been learning here over the last couple of weeks myself. So basically, what I want to talk about is 5 easy tips on making YouTube videos for beginners. Now, the number one thing you want to do is just have fun. You know, we put so much pressure on ourselves to make perfect videos and try and make money, and we don't, when we don't make money right away, or we don't get enough subscribers right away, we start to get down and we start to doubt ourselves. And if we can take that equation out of the or that part out of the equation, we can have fun. We can, make some videos and whatnot. Now, for the beginners, the number one thing is you don't need a fancy camera. I'm just using my phone. I had to update my phone because my old one was getting pretty old and didn't have enough memory on it. So I ended up buying a iPhone 15 Max Pro, or Pro Max, whatever you want to call it, and it's really good. It's gonna last me another probably 4 or 5 years. I hope. It has everything on it that I need, but you don't need a fancy camera. Most of the times, the phones we have it all the time, and we could be out there doing something and and whatnot, and a thought comes to us and we go, gee, I wish I had my camera with me. And then of course we don't, but hey, we always have our cell phone. Whether it's an Android or an iPhone or whatever you've got. Sometimes it could be something older, but it works. So number one, use your camera on your phone. You've got great cameras nowadays on the phones. You don't need a fancy phone. Number two is try to get your message out in just one take. I'm going to do this here in just one take. I'm sitting in my backyard. It's a beautiful day, October 8th. And we haven't had snow yet, so that's a great thing. But there's some benefits of just doing it in one shot. Number one is you don't need to spend a lot of time editing. Maybe cut the beginning and cut the end a little bit, and just talk. We can talk to the camera just as if you're talking to a friend across the table. So just do what you need to do and get your message across. It's very important to just chat. And there's a couple other things I want to talk about as well here. Number three, think of your video as a podcast. Maybe you're cooking supper. You don't have to sit here and look at my face. You can put me on in the background and listen to the message. The message is what's important, not the video. Quite often, audio is more important than the video, so that's important to get a good microphone. I'm just using the microphone on the camera. I'm sitting here close enough, so you don't need to get all kinds of fancy equipment. So think of it as a podcast where you can, it's a bit windy out here, so the wind's picking up, but think of it as a podcast. So maybe you're doing some chores around the house, or maybe you're cooking. Maybe you're doing some work on your car, in your shop, or in your garage. Put me on in the background, or put yourself on. So if you're making videos, think of it as a podcast. Get the message out. Get out what you've got to say, and think of it that way. Like I say, you don't need all these fancy graphics and fancy editing and beautiful landscapes. It's all great to have, but if you don't have the sorry, the wind's blowing things over. If you don't have the fancy equipment or know how to do all this fancy editing, then you just can't do it. So just get the message out. What are you trying to say? What am I trying to say? That type of thing. Your viewers, like I say, your viewers can turn up the volume and they can go out about their day and do things, and I'm talking or you're talking in the background. That's what's important. Number four, for the most part, as I said, the audio is more important than the visual. You want to be able to be clear, get your message across in a manner that the person listening, your audience, can understand the message. I'm going to say that a few times. The message is more important than the video. So also you may need to get a few pieces of equipment. Get a tripod, for instance, a little tripod or selfie stick, whatever works. It's nice to be able to prop up your phone so that you don't have to try to put it on a rock or put it up against a bookcase or something. It's nice to have a selfie stick or some kind of a tripod. That's all you need. And you can get that off of Amazon for 30 bucks or less. So most of us can afford $30. If we can't afford $30, then I guess we've got some other issues that we have to take care of. But we're all trying to support each other. So use a camera. There might be situations where you're inside the house and your lighting might not be that great. So yeah, you can get some lights. Again, you can get some lights, a ring light for under $30 off of Amazon. But for the most part, you can videotape outside and get your message across. Try to have things written out. Use your notes if you need to. Just do it in one take. That's all you need to do. So that's all I'm doing. One take, no editing, just me talking to you. And I hope you have a great day. I'm going to go get something to eat here now. It's getting a little bit later in the day. So, like I say, have fun. That's the number one thing, is have fun and make your videos. And we'll talk to you in the next video. If you like this kind of content, leave a comment. Ring that little bell. Maybe like, subscribe, and I will see you again real soon. Bye now.